Hey everybody, this is Christopher Small with CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Today, I want to talk about, and I guess answer the question, do you need $10 million in assets to create a revocable living trust? And, by the way, you're going to want to stay tuned because there are 2 lessons in this video, not just one. Before we get into the answering the question, I want to remind you, if you need estate planning help, if what we talk about here sparks another question, please don't hesitate to go to estatemeeting.com and set up a time to talk to me over the phone or in person. It is free, so you have nothing to lose. estatemeeting.com. All right, let's get into the question here. And the reason there are 2 lessons in one here is because this question was actually sparked because something else happened. I had a client call me up, or a potential client at that time call me up and talk to me about creating a trust. They had some specific family things that they were concerned about, and they thought a trust would be a good way to do it. And I happened to agree with them, and we talked about setting up a trust. Fast forward a few days, and I got an email and from this client that said, hey, in the meantime, I have a friend who's a real estate attorney, and I talked to this real estate attorney about what we were doing, and the real estate attorney told me that you don't need a trust unless you have $10 million in assets. Is that true? And I said the following. First, I said, look, here's what a trust can do for you. A trust can help you avoid probate. That's one of the things. So I said, if you are willing to spend a little bit of money right now to avoid spending a lot of money and wasting a lot of time and having to do a lot of extra stuff later, then a trust can be beneficial for you. What I told her was, a trust isn't always the right answer, right? I've laid out sort of the benefits and the downsides to doing a trust and to not doing a trust. All you have to do is pick what you want to do. That's all you got to do. And then I also said, look, people call me and ask me real estate questions all the time. You know what I tell them? I am not a real estate attorney. You know why? Because I'm not a real estate attorney and I don't know a lot about real estate law. So take that into account when you are asking other people opinions about things that they may not have a great area, a great sort of level of expertise on. I'm not going to ask a plumber. I'm not going to ask, for example, I'll give you 2 great examples. I'm not going to ask a residential plumber about a commercial plumbing question I have, because they probably don't have the area of expertise in there. Yes, they're a plumber, but they probably don't know about that. I'm not going to ask a heart surgeon how to do brain surgery. Yes, they are both doctors, but the lack of knowledge or level of knowledge is probably much lower in the brain surgeon about heart surgery than you might want. Same goes when you're talking about any area of law. If you have an estate planning question, you should find an estate planning attorney. If you have a personal injury question, you should ask a personal injury attorney. If you have a business question, you should ask a business attorney that question. Now, there are some people that do a couple of things all together. I'm not going to opine on whether or not they are good at all of them or not, because I think it's probably specific to an individual and what they know and what they learn. I think that, however, it's much easier to build up a genuine area of expertise in one thing or 2 things, for example, that coincide with each other. We do estate planning and probate. They're 2 sides of the same coin. If I did estate planning and PI, personal injury, there's probably a disconnect there, right? So, to recap, the answer to the question of do you need $10 million to create a revocable living trust is no, okay? There are many different reasons why you might want to create a trust, and having $10 million is not one of them. In fact, in Washington State, because the state taxes start at $2.193 million here, that's probably the threshold for really thinking about doing a trust, if that's all you care about is asset level. Again, there are a whole bunch of other reasons. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, I'm Christopher Small with CMS Law Firm. If you need estate planning help or probate help, or you just have questions, you can go to estatemeeting.com, set up a time to talk with me over the phone or in person. It's free and it's amazing. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Thank you so much for your time. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have a question or a comment, please leave it. If you know someone that needs to hear this, please share with them. Otherwise, I will probably be with you here again soon. All right, thank you for your time, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.